Hi everyone, it's
Hello,
Shelby
and Cammie.
hi. So we have some questions for you. We want you to tap into your heart and really look inside of you as we ask these questions. My question for you right now is, how often do you wake up and not want to leave your bed? Want to stay in there for all day, 5 days in a row? You wake up and just say it's too hard to get out.
Are there any of you who are struggling, feeling absolutely depressed and feeling like you want to just numb everything out, that none of it's worth it?
Do you have that feeling in your chest where it's hard to breathe? Almost like there's just a set of bricks lying on your chest, and it's a constant heavy feeling right here.
Oh man. Are any of you in marriage relationships that you're thinking to yourself, like, this isn't what I signed up for? This isn't the bliss and the joy that I always thought like that marriage ought to be. What's happening to me? What's happening to us?
Do you ever wonder where you went?
Mm.
Say, where's me? Me that
Whoa.
I used to be.
Are you struggling with the kind of mom that you are? The kind of dad that you are? And you're parenting, and do you use phrases like, oh, my kids drive me nuts? Even though you know, truly, they're so much of your world. They're a huge part of your purpose. But for some reason, that's the description that's coming out when you talk about your kids. So they feel like more of a burden, more of a overwhelming presence rather than a breath of fresh air.
Is the only break you fill in during the day is the time you get to sit in the bathroom with the door locked?
When was
Is
the
that
last
your only you time?
Sorry. Is that your only you time?
Yeah.
Is that what you asked? I like that. When was the last time you cried and allowed yourself to feel the sorrow that was in your heart?
When was the last time you full out belly laughed and couldn't stop?
About 2 minutes ago.
We did.
These are a few of the questions that Shelby and I want to ask you guys. We are feeling called, literally called, to bring our message of joy and aliveness, some different things that we've learned from our mentors and on our path, and from the different books and the things that we've studied. We get you. We feel you. We've gone through this. We're on our path that is so similar to all of you out there.
The reasons we can come up with these questions is because we've felt them.
Yeah.
I felt all of that. I've been there. And some of it just like yesterday or the day before or last week.
Yeah. It's not like we ever get to a place where we're like, oh no, I'm totally great and nothing ever affects me anymore. We're all on this journey called life together. And Shelby and I are putting our heads together, our hearts together actually, and wanting to create an atmosphere where we can truly show up and have support of the community, the tribe, the sisters, the men in the community, like all of these different realms, different groups of people who come together and show absolute love. No judgment. Hold a space of love for one another.
We've found in our journey that to allow ourselves to be seen in all of our emotions, that's a feeling of freedom like we've never felt before. Holding on to the emotions, holding on to the grief, holding on to the shame, and stuffing it down. I think many of you are learning too that it causes health problems. It causes further psychological problems. Us not dealing with our emotions or our experiences and thinking that we're the only ones going through that in that moment. So I can't possibly tell anyone else because they wouldn't understand. All falsehoods, all lies. We want to instill in the people around us and in our groups that they are worth it, that they deserve happiness, they deserve joy, they deserve aliveness, all of that. We deserve all of that. And to be able to find ways to be in those times and have, like Cam said, the support and connection, and have a community or oh my gosh, I'm having a day, I can go to my community and share this, and I know that I will be uplifted and supported and guided in the direction of maybe where I could best benefit. So we've, like she said, put our heads and hearts together, and we're creating many spaces for these, for families, for youth, for women, for men. Whatever fits you, that's where we will guide you.
Shelby and I are working with two different mentors, and the one is like, just to show you a little bit of what their caliber is, like one of them is $100,000 to work with him for the year, and the other coach and mentor that we're working with is $150,000 for the year to work with them. So these are the people that we're surrounding ourselves with and joining hands with and following and learning so incredible much. Like a month ago, the Shelby and Cami who you would have seen on this video would have been completely different people because of what we're learning, what we're implementing, how we're growing.
And who we've decided to be.
Yeah.
That's the biggest piece.
So we are ready to reach out and support you. If this is something, if you're out there going, there's just got to be something better for me. There is a more effective way to be in this life and on this planet than what I've discovered. Let us assist you. Let us come into your world. Let us be available to you and create a community of people who are choosing into being seen, and reach out and say, hey, something is not working. I'm bumping up against the wall again.
Over and over again. I feel stuck. I feel sad. I feel depressed. I feel like a hermit. I feel all of these things.
So
reach out.
The groups that we're talking about is, oh my gosh, we're getting so excited. Like, they're going to be incredibly valuable. They're totally free. And we're going to be putting out challenges, putting out like big, huge nuggets of things that we're implementing and learning and gaining in our lives. We're going to be supporting and coaching. We're going to be connecting you to other people. It's going to be such a beautiful, beautiful group to be a part of. So if this hits your heartstrings and you're like, you know what?
I already hear him.
It's time.
I hear him saying yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. I think yes. I hear you.
We want you. So reach out to us, reply, respond, reach out, follow the link.
Message us.
Get with us. We're ready for you, and we know that you're ready for this shift. So, and Shelby and I like to describe that as
holy shift.
Come and play with us. We will provide laughter. That's an obvious. If it's us, that's there. Tons of laughter, but on top of the laughter and in between the laughter and in between the playing, there's going to be a lot of life changing things going on within our groups. So,
and lots of love.
We invite you.
Acceptance.
Come and be in our groups and be connected with us. So that's our message, and we want to send lots of love to you because you deserve it. And today, when you look in the mirror, gaze into your own eyes. Just take a deep breath and just be like, you know what? I love you.
Let's change the world.
Let's do it. Mwah.